Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. I have a very nice video for you guys today. So I was actually tagged by my favorite person on YouTube.
I love Mimi is quickly becoming, she's my friend on YouTube. She has been my friend. I think that she has really helped me down in this YouTube game.
I'm looking to grow our friendship outside of social media too, you know. So this particular video is going to address confidence while speaking publicly. It has 5 questions, so I'm going to touch on the questions very quickly and stuff like that. I'll try not to ramble as much as possible, but that's going to be hard to do because I love to talk. Question number 1 is, how long have you spoken publicly? I have always spoken publicly. Have I always liked it? No. I remember like maybe being like 6 or something. My parents always put me up to it. So like when I was like 6 or 7, they would always like push me to do things in church. Like they would push me to memorize scripture so I can recite it in front of people. They would push me to learn a song so I can sing it in front of people. I've always been motivated that way, where it wasn't me. I was such a shy kid. Like, I mean, I was like shy till I was in the 8th grade. Yeah, I was shy till I was in the 8th grade. Like, I mean, not like really bad shy where it's like you're just a loser shy, you know. I was one of those. Like I was timid and fearful and just it was bad. It was really bad.
So I've always done public speaking. From the time I could remember, I've always done public speaking. Have I liked it though? No, it was something that they used to force me to do, but now I love it. I love it.
Number 2 is, how did you get over your fear of public speaking? The way that I overcome the fear of public speaking is I'm passionate about the stuff that I talk about. Finding your passion fuels you. Like when you find your passion, it fuels you. So it fuels you, right? So for me, I talk about my experiences. I talk about my life. I talk about my past experiences. I talk about a lot of things. Overcoming fear is one of those mind games where fear is just an illusion. It's an illusion to keep you from getting to your goal. And I always tell people, whenever you're facing some sort of a fear, it's because you're supposed to actually do that thing. So let it fuel you. Let the fear fuel you. Let it be the highlighting thing for you. So like, if you feel afraid to speak in front of people, it's because you're meant to speak. Does that make sense? Like if you feel like, oh my God, I'm so like, I don't know what to do. Like if you start hyperventilating about it, do it. Like just do it, because you're gonna feel it until you get into it. And I still feel that sometimes. Like I always tell whenever I'm doing my Facebook Live and stuff, I always feel anxious before I'll freak out until I push the button, and as I push the button, I'm freaking out for a little bit or whatever. After like 2 minutes, it dies down and it's completely gone. And I'm so glad I did it. After I turn it off, I'm like, oh my God, did I just snort? That's so weird. I think I snorted. Did I snort? That was weird. Was that a snort? I think that was a snort. Anyways, but you have to let that fear fuel you, right? Let it highlight the path for you. Let fear highlight the path for you. So whatever you're scared of doing, I would encourage you to do it, just because you get over it. Like the fear will always consume you if you don't tackle it. So I'm one of those people that now in my life, if I see something that's like a trace of fear, I tackle it head on. Like, what's the worst that could happen? Kill me? Okay? Like, that's legitimately how I feel now. Like, whatever causes you to fear. And most people die by what they fear. They die by what they fear. So if they're deadly afraid of dying in a car crash, most likely you will die in a car crash. That's just, mind science proves this. You are the sum of your thoughts. And so get out of that space. Like, have it be a topic that you're super passionate about. Have it be about your experiences, because that's gonna really motivate you. What is the reason? Know the why. Knowing the why would definitely help you with combating fear. 3 is, have you ever been nervous in front of an audience? Actually, you know what, you guys? Yes, I have been. I get nervous in front of audiences, and the audiences that get me nervous are smaller audiences. I don't mind huge crowd. Like, I will stand on stage for 1,000 people, but to put me in a small room in front of 5, 10, 20 people sometimes, just because I feel like you're like under a microscope when it's like a smaller group of people. When it's a larger crowd, you're like, whatever. But like, or at least for me, I'm like, I prefer larger crowds than smaller crowds because it's so intimate.
I remember like a couple years ago, my sister was like, maybe like 5-6 years ago, my sister was getting married and she asked me to sing. And I was like, oh my God. And I was legitly shaking. And that was the very first time I'd ever noticed that I was that anxious or that, nervous or fearful, or nervous, because nervousness is technically a little bit of fear. So I was like shaking. I was like, what the heck is going on with you? Get yourself together.
But anyways, I was shaking through the whole song, whatever, and stuff like that. But yeah, I was glad that I did. But yes, I do get nervous. I do get nervous from time to time, and that's normal. I think that's normal. I don't think that's something that ever goes away. I think that it keeps you at a certain mind state, and then you just gotta push past it. For me, I see it as signals. My nervousness is like, okay, push past your nervousness and talk to them. And I'm like so glad that I did. Or if I'm nervous about talking to somebody new, I'll like push past it. It's like a sign for me to push past it. So I push past it and I go talk to that person. That's how I get over it. Number 4 is, why is confidence so important in front of a crowd? Confidence is important in front of a crowd because it dictates if people are going to believe you or not. If you're not confident about what you're saying, why the heck are you talking to me about it? Like, confidence translates to other people. Confidence heals other people. It means that you believe in what you are saying. Because if you don't believe in what you're saying, why the heck are you talking about it? Don't talk about it if you don't believe in it. Confidence is everything. Confidence is presence. Confidence is presence. And is your presence going to heal, or is your presence going to cause people to feel defeated? You ever had somebody, like, I've gone to seminars where the people are just like, or like a scientist in a lab coat that's explaining something and it's just boring. They have no presence, and confidence is presence. So I like to think of confidence as presence. You have to have presence, and you have to believe in what it is that you're standing for. You have to believe in what it is that you're talking about. Be passionate about it. Be confident about it. Confidence simply is presence. Be present. Be present. And I think a way to build confidence is practicing in the mirror. I practice in the mirror. I talk to myself all the time in front of the mirror. Like, I'll get in front of the mirror and be like, and I'll give a full speech. Like, I preach in front of the mirror sometimes. Like, I'll preach to myself in front of the mirror because, you know, your reflection actually speaks to you. So I'll preach in front of the mirror and be like, do you know who you are? God has embedded you with all the divine rights that you need. Nobody can stop you. That door can't close down. Knock it down. Boom. That's how I motivate myself in front of the mirror. By the time I leave my bathroom, I'm like, yes, strapping my stuff all over my house. My husband thinks I'm a weirdo. Like, he'll be like, were you talking to yourself again? I'm like, yep. Yes, I was. Number 5 says, what tips can you give us to become more comfortable while public speaking? My tip would be, find your passion. Find what it is that fuels you. Why do you wake up on a daily basis? Like, you have to be passionate about what it is that you're speaking about. Find a topic that you've experienced, because out of your experiences, you'll always feel passionate about your experiences. If you've never gone through poverty and you start talking about poverty, you don't have anything for me. But if you've experienced poverty and you come out to talk about poverty, I will see all the emotions. Make sure that would be my number 1 tip, is make sure you're passionate about it and you know it. Knowing it should be experiential, where you've experienced it. Number 2 tip that I would give you guys is, allow your personality to shine through. If you have to be dorky, but allow your personality to come through. Allow the God in you to shine through. Allow yourself to be yourself. Just be yourself. Like, if I fumble over words, I'll like, I'm talking too fast. That's what I do. Like, and people can relate to that. Like, don't ever feel like, oh my God, I messed up. I'll be like, oops, I messed up. And everybody laughs. It's actually really funny and it's endearing just because people can relate to you making a mistake rather than trying to cover it up like, ooh, it wasn't an accident. I meant to do that. No, you didn't. You messed up. We saw you messed up. Okay? We saw you. Don't act like we didn't see it. I ain't blind. I wear glasses, but I'm not blind. I saw you. You wrong for trying to cover that up with a lie. Just be truthful. Just be truthful. People are more forgiving. I would say people are more forgiving when they can relate to you. So be relatable. That's number 3. Be relatable. share stories, have inflections like in your tone. Like for me, I'm like super passionate about life in general. So like you'll have inflections. Like sometimes you'll draw them in by being very quiet about it. Like, do you know what I'm saying to you? Like, do you understand what I'm trying to say to you? And then you pull them in, and then you can be passionate about it again. And like, you know, you just suck them in. You just gotta suck them in. Do you understand what I'm saying? Draw them into yourself. Okay, I'm doing the most now, but this video was awesome. Thank you for tagging me. I love Mimi. Definitely check out her channel. She's amazing. She gives amazing advice for dating and healthy relationships, all things healthy relationships. That's what she does on her channel. Definitely subscribe to her, because her channel, I think it's really, really nice because she gives very, very good advice. So she's amazing. She's phenomenal. Definitely subscribe to my channel if you like this video. If you guys have any questions or things that I can answer for you, drop it in the comments below. As always, I love you guys. I really do love you guys. And I love making this video because I get to show who I am in this video. So I'm grateful for this video. I'm very grateful for you watching as well. I hope that was helpful to you. Subscribe, like it, and share it with somebody. I'll talk to you guys in another video. Bye, guys.